We're here now with our summary of what's been happening in the women's Omnium. This is the opening round of the competition, the final laps of the scratch race, and as you can see, the World Cup leader up towards the front, Laura Trott, also in there, the Olympic champion, and Kirsten Wild, one of the fastest sprinters in the world, on the front, making her way towards the final lap. One lap of the competition to go here in the opening round of the women's Omnium, and it is Kirsten Wild trying to go for this one. This is going to be very close. Julian Dora also up there in the white as the World Cup leader, wearing number 4. And right on the line, Laura Trott takes it, just beating Kirsten Wild into second place. Well, what a sprint it was between those two riders. Trott just waited and waited and waited, and finally she found the gap she'd been looking for. So the women's Omnium individual pursuit then, with Laura Trott leading with 40 points. And the competition then between the first two overall, Laura Trott and Kirsten Wild. Both good pursuiters. Wild really trying to get a little bit more tempo out of the bike if she possibly can. Laura Trott looking very, very composed, very fast on the track, and Laura Trott just beats Kirsten Wild, an average speed of over 49 kilometers an hour for the Olympic champion. 2 rounds down, Laura Trott wins 2 rounds in succession. Kirsten Wild finishing yet again in second place. The third round then, the women's elimination. All the riders up on the track. A very compact peloton, 23 riders in this field. On 2 occasions, Laura Trott has won all 6 rounds of the Omnium competition, and Kirsten Wild will know that. This crowd are going completely and utterly crazy in this velodrome right now. Kirsten Wild, she'll be really motivated by this as well. The noise is absolutely tremendous. Wild now opens up the sprint. Trott right on the wheel. Can she get past her? Kirsten Wild looks strong, hits the line. A stunning sprint by Kirsten Wild. She's such a talented bike rider. And those 2 riders have been the top 2 in all 3 events so far. Just keeping pretty vigilant as to what is going on. Well, any one of these 3 riders can win this points race. It's a fantastic new format to be like this, because it keeps everyone guessing all the way through to the finish line as to what is going to happen. Shoulders, but the minute she gets in a bike race, it's a wholly different story, isn't it? Right, the penultimate sprint comes up. This point situation, 188, 175. Sorry, 188, 180, 165 is the point situation now. So let's have a little look as Laura Trott goes to the front. Well, right on cue, she goes through to take the points. She will take 5 to put herself on 193 points. Julian Dora took a point, which puts her on 181, and there's your answer, because it means that Laura Trott can now not be beaten in this Omnium competition. She waited and waited, and then right on cue she went through and she took the 5 points. There is the standings with 1 sprint remaining. Laura Trott will win the Omnium here in this World Cup in London. Julian Dora is in second place. Kirsten Wild, with a very consistent performance all the way through, looks like she will finish in third place. Julian Dora looks around. Laura Trott is right on her wheel. Kirsten Wild is also there. You have to really admire the performances of these riders. Laura Trott's just sitting back. She doesn't look like she's going to go for this sprint. She wants to stay out of any trouble. 1 lap of racing to go. The rest of the riders, of course, are looking to try and get points for the World Cup overall. Trott is just going to pedal in, and Romanoita of Russia is going to be the rider with Kuchinota on her wheel, who's going to take the final sprint. 46 kilometers an hour, and Laura Trott wins the Omnium here in London at this UCI Track Cycling World Cup. The fans are absolutely delighted. There's a little bit of emotion there from Laura Trott. She did say that she was a little bit nervous, as I mentioned earlier on, but she's high-fiving all the crowd, and they really do love her here. And there's confirmation of the results: 193 points, 181 to Dora, and Kirsten Wild in third place with 167 points.